Russians negotiate in a very, I'd say, robust is a good word, in a very robust way. And I think you've got to be, and they respect people who are strong, and you've got to be equally robust with them. So there was one transaction I had a few years later where it was a certain entity that we had lent money to, and again, we'd securitized and sold the paper. And they decided, not because they couldn't, but just they didn't want to, pay us back. I mean, they had the money to do it. They just decided that everyone else in Russia was in default, so they might as well go into default themselves as well. So it was, we did a little bit of a background check with various well-informed sources, you might say. And the feedback that we got was that we should stay away. We should give them whatever they wanted. I mean, these were people that even the most hardened people in Russia were terrified of. And so, that was the advice that we were given, is really to sort of back off. And so I ignored it, and you just carry on. And in the end, we did a deal that was good for us and good for them, and generally good in the context of where things were at the time, good for the market. So you've got to be equally robust, and I think that's what they respect. If you try and placate or roll over, you will get rolled over. And I think you need to have in your head a very clear understanding of what your bottom line is, and what you're willing to concede and what you're not willing to concede, and to have that negotiating strength in a way to negotiate firmly and robustly with them. And that's, in my experience, that's been the best way to do business in Russia. And that's how you, in a perverse way, that's how you become, friends, make friends in Russia.